me like Lago. Every time I see your face, that's so I just stagger.
Well, welcome back to the Viva Africa show. Of course, the first half, we were just talking about Nigeria and their prospects in this year's Africa Cup of Nations. Remember, this is a team that has tasted continental glory more than once. They've won the title about 3 times. You can hear in the background there, the Nigerians still heated discussion regarding the squad. Rashid Abdallah also joins us this afternoon. Rashid, what is the burning issue you upande?
I think it's about the coach. And now I want to defend the coach, because your federation appointed Tijani Babangida, Nwanko Kanu, and also JJ Okocha to try and help when it comes to scouting on the national team. So if this team will win, the coach will be praised and also the 3 guys will be. If this team will lose, it won't be the only to be blamed alone. Even these 3 guys will be blamed. So this is a team with even local guys helping the team.
Okay, when you talk about the coaching crew, okay, me as a coach that nurture young talent in Kenya with Icons Football Academy, I can tell you that, okay, I believe if you look at the final team selection about the Nigerian national team, you look at Ian Acho have been there with the team throughout the qualification. So, and releasing, not including the Ian Acho during in the final list is not really good. I think okay, for me, I think the coach made this selection with pressure, or maybe I can just say that because you can't have somebody.
But was he getting ample time playing on the English Premier League? Because even you need to consider that point. He's a good player. He has helped Nigeria, but he has not been getting a lot of time playing in the EPL. The coach cannot just take a player because of the qualifiers. If you've not been playing, you need to give guys a chance for them to showcase what they've been doing. Currently,
you need to believe in your players. It's not about maybe, okay, current form. If you look at the team, Leicester is a very big team. Currently, is a very big team. And again, you look at the players they have. Maybe Ian Acho have lost from maybe within some few months back, but you know what Ian Acho can do. He's a guy that we know from all the way from under 17 and what he have done. And okay, currently he's the youngest, he's the African young player. He has the award. So I think okay, I cannot dispute or argue with coach finalist, but what we want is result at the end of it. What we want is result. What we want is to bring the cup back to Nigeria. And again, with him, I can always advise him not being under pressure of making lineups in each game.
Before we go to the formation, I think my brother is agreeing with me that Iheanacho didn't play many matches. So not being included, you cannot blame the coach.
Let me correct him that the same coach is talking about right now was the coach of former Burkina Faso, who took them to final against Nigerian. So people know Iheanacho very well. I believe that the young striker that the coach has picked, you don't know them. Is it the coach? I believe that the coach have a confidence in them. That's why he left someone like Iheanacho, Isaac from Leicester, and bring Harry and the tall guy. So and we have like, don't forget, we will have like speedy wingers like the guy from Villarreal. And as will be Ahmed Musa, Simon. Those are good players. We don't depend on one player. Iheanacho can be there. You have seen in Leicester, he's not playing. He's not playing, meaning that he's not good enough to make the team. Those who is there, they are good enough to make the team. My friend, he's not good enough.
So he deserves to be where he is.
Yes, let him watch from the bench. Then next year, he improve his game.
Okay, to add to what they are saying, actually, the coach believe in your correct form. Okay, I had a friend that played in the same club with Tuzohu. The coach actually told him, if you are second keeper in your club in Spain, then you are not going to play in AFCON. You rather look for a loan to another club. That's why he had to go to Cyprus. Okay. So that is the philosophy of the coach. If you are not playing, you don't play. You are not invited for this game. Not fit. Yeah, you are not fit. You assume you are not fit. But to us, we can say he's a good player based on the past, maybe on the previous game. So, but right now, the coach philosophy is this: you don't play in your club, he will not invite you.
You don't invite him. Let me invite the gentleman in the middle there with the dark sunglasses, Celestine as well. Let's join us here on our Super Wall. Michael King, of course, is watching. As I mentioned, he's in transit, heading to Nigeria. And just to do the formation, just give you a moment. Mike is watching and he's saying that this time round, Nigeria, he feels that Nigeria is not the Nigeria of the Esther years. But you never know Michael Kinyi. Michael Kinyi, of course, is watching. He says he's watching on board. He's almost landing in Morocco, one of the teams that is taking part in this year's Africa Cup of Nations. Remember, Cape Verde is at the farthest of West Africa. So, Mike, safe travels. Continue watching the show. You believe Nigeria will not be the same team that has dominated continental football this time round, but you never know. You never know. Gentlemen, this is our formation arrangement. So, I want you just to start with you, Celeste. Just arrange for us the team that you feel Gerard Rod will adopt ahead of their first game against Burundi.
I'd imagine that with the last friendly we had against Zimbabwe,
0-0,
yeah. He had an experimental team. Okay. That is pretty much the skeletal frame of
let's
the
start.
team.
Who will you start
I would
at
look at Daniel Akpeyi in goal for me.
Okay, next.
Right full back, I would say Olaoluwa Aina.
Next.
And then in my defense, I'll definitely go with Kenneth Omero.
Right.
And William Struz Ekong.
Right.
And my central defenders. For my left fullback, I will probably say Jamilu Collins. Yeah. And in my midfield, because I need a bit of steel and creativity, I will go with John Mikel Obi.
Right.
Because of his experience, which we cannot doubt that. And then in the midfield to give him a little bit of cushion in terms of absorbing the pressure from the opponent, I would want to go with John Ogu.
Right.
Yeah. Then again, I look at my up front. I would say, let me put Ahmed Musa on the left, and then I use a Simon Moses.
On the right?
No, I prefer him on the left.
Right, because
if he cuts in, it's very dangerous.
Right.
Like he's unstoppable.
Yes, his left.
I put Simon Moses there. Then for my striking role, I'll definitely go with Odion Igalo as my top striker, and definitely Alex Iwobi. That will be my team.
Okay, so you put your line up here as well. I'll just move on this side. Who is your preferred, obviously, at goal? Just do it quickly and then you just explain as you go on.
With the
Uzoho.
Go with the
Actually, just stand there and then Celeste, you can just move aside briefly. Then talk on the microphone. He was very vocal earlier.
Okay.
I don't know why he become silent. I think it's the most silent team formation we've ever had.
Kenneth Omero, yeah, he's good.
The 19-year-old.
Yeah, no. Where is Ekon? Ekon.
Right.
Then I'll go with John Obi.
John Obi, the other side. At the bottom there.
Okay, John Obi. Didi.
Wilfred Didi.
Yeah, then for me, I'll bring Iwobi to be here in the front of them.
Okay.
Stand here.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me just a moment. Let me animate it and make it to be able to move. Just a moment. So you want him to be in that position?
Yes.
Okay. We'll get it in just a moment. How come you're so silent now and you're very passionate?
I'm trying to make sure that I get the...
You get it right, yeah. So yes. So let's see if it's moving now. Let me just a moment. Let me activate it, the movement. Just continue. Just continue. Yeah? Just continue.
Ahmed Musa.
Ahmed Musa. No, you replace it. Yes, Ahmed now tap there.
Tap.
Just tap it to replace it. Yeah.
Ahmed Musa.
You want
You've done it again. You've done it.
He's already there. Chiboeze. Now you'll have to chop it fast because you've already chopped. There is it. Chidozie was him. That one.
Is it Chigozie?
Here we go.
No.
There.
Samuel Chikweze. Yeah, Chikweze here. Samuel Chikweze.
Okay, tap here. Down here. Replace it. Fantastic.
Yes, then Igalo.
Tap Igalo. Where is it? Here it is. Tap it. Igalo.
So this should be Iwobi here.
Okay, we'll add.
Yes.
And then at the top there.
There's Iwobi.
You have to change Samuel.
Alex Iwobi here. You can change. Tap fast. You tap it fast. There. Then Iwobi, it's fine. Now tap it here. It has replaced. There we go.
Yes.
So that is your preferred lineup.
Yes.
So which format are you looking at?
I'm looking for 4-4-2-1-3.
Sorry?
I'm playing 4-4.
Put your microphone.
I'm playing 4-4. Yeah. 2 defensive midfield.
Yes.
It will be to play 10.
Okay.
While we have 3 option strikers.
Right.
Because Samuel has speed.
Yes.
Those are players that when they have the ball, when they break this way, they can shoot.
They can shoot.
Ahmed Musa get a very nice pace. when Igalo have the strength to hold the ball when be given the ball.
Okay.
So, and these two defensive midfielders, they have the strength and energy to hold the game. Yes. These are experienced players who has played with the at least quality players like we have seen in the in the Premier League, other leagues. But at least I'm okay with this for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. You can have your seats, and thank you so much for your feedback. This is the ideal lineup. Remember.
And maybe Ndong, maybe the, one thing before we go to the quick fire.
Yes.
What do you have to say about the return of John Obi Mikel?
Yes.
What can we say about the return of John Obi Mikel? Do you think that experience will be of advantage to the Super Eagles?
Yes, it's a motivation for everybody who wants to be like him. For example, Iwobi, people are like renting Iwobi to be the next.
His performance is okay, or is it because of experience and motivation?
It's okay.
To you?
It's okay. We have seen him playing, so he's okay, and he knows he's okay.
No, actually, because he didn't play much in his team. But
so he's not fit.
They chose him based on maybe experience. He will be there based on experience.
But he's not fit to play.
Not 100% fit.
Okay, what I can say about John Mikel Obi, currently, you can, if you look at a championship that just ended, he was signed on mid-season.
Yeah.
Then he found out that after 3 matches, he became the captain of the club. He captained the club three matches, and the 3 matches was straight winning.
Yeah.
So actually, he's a motivational player to all the teams, and experience matters when it comes to the midfield.
So he'll be a key figure.
Yeah, he's a key figure, and experience matters when it comes to midfield actually, because that is where football is lied on. Football is being played. Yeah. Experience matters, I can tell you about.
Naam, kama unavyosikia Ndongo anasema anaweza kuwa labda pengine match fitness yake bado 100%.
Not at 100%.
Lakini anasema tajiriba ni muhimu sana na uzoefu wa hizi mechi. Ni maoni ambao wametofautiana, maana kuna wengine wanasema kwamba stahili kuwepo, kuna baadhi wanasema stahili kuwepo, lakini nafikiri wakati umefika. When you're talking about Nigeria, it's not about football. Nigeria ni watu ambao wanapenda maisha mazuri. So Nigeria wanapenda hela. Kwa hiyo kama unataka kuweza kuchukua hela, fursa nafikiri ni yako, uweze kupiga simu alafu uweze kupata nafasi ya Bernard Ndong akupeleke nama ndio katika kiwambo chako cha runinga ya Citizen uweze kuangalia, alafu baadaye Ndong fanya mambo yako.
Right, I understand we have Mesha who is on the line, and we're just moving here for the quick fire section of the show. Mr. Mesha, habari yako? Yes, sasa tunajua vile rules zinakuanga ni maswali mboga, lakini ukiweza kuzipata zote leo ni 20,000 Kenya shillings kwa yako. Umesha kuwa katika eneo gani la nchi hii?
I'm in Kilifi.
Kilifi. Haya basi. So, my timer will start.
Yes.
Na kama ujui answer, unasema pass. Usianze kuhesitate. Sawa? Haya. Other than Patrick Matasi, which other keeper has been named in the Harambee Stars final squad? Harambee Stars defender Eric Ouma plays for which club in Europe?
Sorry.
Which team will Kenya face off in the final friendly before the African Cup of Nations?
Yes.
Name one Kenyan referee who will be officiating the African Cup of Nations in Egypt.
Understand me.
When is the last time Kenya featured in the African Cup of Nations?
Kenya featured last in the African Cup of Nations in 2009.
Name one other East African country that has qualified for the African Cup of Nations.
Tanzania.
Which two teams will face off in the second match of the African Cup of Nations?
Pardon?
Which two teams will face off in the second match of the African Cup of Nations? Time is up, Meshak from Kilifi. Do you have another phone call? You only got to Meshak. Asante sana. So Rashid, I think watu knowledge kidogo. Now, tumepatia majibu. We've given them the answers in the course of the show since it's been started on Tuesday. People are not very keen on
basic question kama unaweza kuulizwa kuhusu kipa mwingine ama ameweza kuitwa kambini.
Yes.
Matatu kikosa.
Maswali mboga kabisa.
Maswali mboga. Nafikiri haikuwa ni ameamka na upande mbaya labda.
Na unafikiri labda wanaweza jaribu? Tunaweza
kujaribu. Naamini hapa kuna pesa.
You think you're up to the
try quick fire?
20,000 Kenya shillings. How much is that in naira?
They are the same.
So you want to try? Sure. So the ball we have here that is going to, because you know, of course, about accountability and and training that it does not influence. So just get the ball. Ball. Two different things, pronunciation, I understand. This ball, this is a ball, this is a bull. So, Rashid, select the one you think. Then I'll be asking the questions.
Will you share the Naira? So I can do a favor.
Just select there, and then you select the one that's there. They have cards.
3.
Number 3. Who was number 3? You're number 3?
Yeah.
Welcome to the hot seat. Welcome to the hot seat. Just stand there. So you say you're a coach?
Yes.
So obviously you read a lot. I'm sure you're very knowledgeable about your team, about the Africa Cup of Nations.
Okay, yes, I can tell you, but when you talk about...
hold the microphone properly.
When you talk about coaching, I nurture young talent.
Yes.
I deal with academy kids.
Yes.
I bring up, I nurture young talent because I think that is the future. Yes.
So you're knowledgeable about football?
Yes, I can tell you that.
Okay, are you ready? My counter will be starting the next few seconds. Of course, you've just had the rules. It's very simple. I'll ask you several questions. You get 8 of them correct.
Okay.
The 20,000 Kenya shillings, you said it's 20,000 naira. Will be yours. Like, we're talking about Kenya shillings here. I'm not too sure about the exchange rate with the Nigerian naira.
Okay.
You had some of the questions I asked before. Maybe I might ask the same ones. If my counter is ready, the countdown is starting in... How old is Nigeria's captain?
33.
Nigeria's current captain will have featured in how many African Cup of Nations when he leads the Super Eagles in Egypt?
3.
Which team will Nigeria face off in their final friendly before the African Cup of Nations?
Pass.
Name one Nigerian referee who will be officiating the African Cup of Nations in Egypt.
Pass.
Who was Nigeria's top scorer in the qualifying round of this year's African
Odion Igalo.
Which club does Nigeria's top scorer in the qualifying round play for?
Shanghai Shenhua.
Who is Alex Iwobi's uncle who scored the crucial
JJ
goal?
Okocha.
Who are the defending champions of the African Cup of Nations?
Egypt.
When is the last time Nigeria won the African Cup of Nations?
2013.
Other than Cairo, which other city will be hosting the 2019 African Cup of Nations in Egypt?
Pass.
Since time is still on your side, I'll start again. How old is Nigeria's captain?
33.
Nigeria's current captain will have featured in how many African Cup of Nations?
3.
Which team will Nigeria face off in their final friendly?
Pass.
Almost. How many? 5. You just missed it by 3. And you got a chance to be the questions to be repeated again. Because you're going, you know, the thing is, I think this is one of the sharpest guys I've seen who's doing the quick fire. If he doesn't know, anasema pass haraka. So ndo turudia haraka ndo akili na refresh. Sorry?
My friend believes he's the sharpest.
He thinks he can do it?
Yeah.
Do you have time, Robert? So unfortunately, we don't have time. Thank you very much, Mikel.
Yes.
Thank you very much. You can have your seat.
Thank you.
Maybe we ask you one question so that we can give maybe 10,000 naira. Are you ready?
10,000 shillings.
Obiora Nwanko played.
Which name is that?
Obiora. Do you know Obiora?
Obiora Nwanko, yeah.
Which team does he play for?
He plays in Italy. But the club name is my friend.
I swear, God. Just go the tweets.
Plays in Italy.
Twende kwa Boniface sema Nigeria are strong and they are going for the cup. They may reach the finals. Ndivyo anavyozungumza Boniface. Alafu Kevin anasema we can't wait to beat these Nigeria people in AFCON. Mudambi anasema Nigeria will not go any far past quarters. Ahaya anasema looking forward to an even better Nigeria team in this year AFCON. 20 players will be making their debut. Wishing Nigeria all the best. Of course, sailing past the group stage is a guarantee, but there should be a rule for at least 50% of players to be drawn from the local league. Then Jason Sagine says Nigeria will only sail through that group if they do away with their ego and know that in football, everybody is a giant. When Nigeria start blaming the coach before the match, it reminds me of those E-grade students who blame everything and anything, including trees, from their poor results. Nigeria won't go past quarterfinals. How I wish they meet Harambee Stars. We show them. Are you guys ready for Harambee Stars?
That's a walkover.
That's a walkover.
Rashid, hey. There's a lady, of course, called Catherine Acheng, who's been watching the show very loyally. And nauliza swali anasema John Obi Mikel yuko wapi? John Obi Mikel is the captain. So he is very, very, very much present in the Super Eagles.
Yule anatoa shati tu akifunga kina juu jina.
Ajui jina. Ule jamaa kuna.
Lakini Rafne Club pengine kuweza kumalizia wapi unapatikana kuweza kufanya vitu vyako.
Mimi kabisa mimi upatikana pale Bobos on Fridays. Kama leo jioni nitakuwa pale, unaweza pitia baada na niangalia vizuri, mimi nitakuangalia pia.
Haina mambo. Tutaangaliana usimame na mechi ya kwanza, labda pengine kwa utabiri wako nadhani Nigeria watashinda ngapi? Maana yake nitakutafuta huko Bobos baada ya mechi ya kwanza.
Nigeria mechi ya kwanza naona kwa watapigana 2-0.
2-0.
2-0
kabisa. Nasema mechi ya kwanza Nigeria watapiga 2-0.
Very confident. Of course, thank you very much. DJ Roughneck. We started the show, Rashid, first with our friends here dancing, and you also doing some few moves for football. So I don't know if your dancing moves are almost the same. You're showing me another dance. So DJ Roughneck, as we wind up, thank you so much for joining us once again on the Viva Africa show. It's exactly 1 week to the 2019 African Cup of Nations that kicks off in Egypt. Enjoy weekend. We'll see you again Monday. Rashid, uwanja ni wetu sasa. Tuone.
Nataka tuwe team Jeff Koinange.
DJ.
Because I swear God, the fight will kill them back. Rob, we go to win them like that. Oh God, boy, see I'm killing them shot. Because I swear God, see I'm killing them shot. Because I swear God, the fight will kill them back. Rob, we go to win them like that. Oh God, boy, I know be a belly jack. Body too correct. Oh no, any man don't forget. Only go oh collect, oh wale, oh one neck. Makam body too correct. Say she love me, and you love it. Sensima, why they for Benzema? Why you want it all? I'm Sensima. This kind dance, you the dance. I'm doing the singing, you doing the dance. Why you wanna do me something? She open up sorry yo. Why you do me something? Why they do me wrong thing? Show open up sorry yo. Why they do me something? Oh collect, oh wale, oh one neck. Makam body too correct. Oh no, any man don't forget. Only go oh collect.